Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a quick little demonstration of this year's personalized holiday ornament kit. I've been doing this for the last few years and they seem to be pretty popular, so I have a new version out this year. And basically what this is kind of like a little business in a box. It basically contains everything you need to make and sell personalized ornaments this holiday season. This is kind of a kit's kind of intended for those of you that know a little bit about Inkscape. You don't have to be a pro at it or anything like that, but you should have some working knowledge of that. And if you'd like to learn more about Inkscape, we do have a class over at Scrollsaw Village under the Resources tab, Village University, and I do have an Inkscape class right here that kind of gives you the basics of how to design your own patterns. That's a free class, so you could find that over there. Uh, so what is this basically? It's basically what we're going to do is give you a Inkscape file, and when you open it up in Inkscape, you're going to see kind of something like this. Now, this is pretty important. You do need to have Inkscape installed on your computer. If you do not have Inkscape installed on your computer, when you open up the file, it's going to open up a web page with nothing on it, and you're going to be wondering, well, what the heck? It's because you haven't downloaded Inkscape, and you can get that at inkscape.org. It's a free download. Download that first before you jump in. So basically this year we have 4 patterns. Once again, we have an angel, we have a wreath, a stocking, and a little Santa. And over here we have this section here called the originals. These are the originals. We don't really want to mess with these. We want to copy these and make the adjustments to the copies. That way, if you save over the top of it, you're not messing up your originals. Now, if you accidentally save over the top of it, it's not a big deal. Just go back to Scrollsaw Village, download another copy of it, and you're back to the races. Over here is our basically the page where we could put our ornaments on there, and anything you put on this page will print when you send it to the printer. We have some basic instructions here, and then we also have some usage rights here. The nice thing about this page is that you could kind of customize it. You could come in here and, I don't know, put your name in there. Custom Patterns by Travis. And then you could put your email address in there, so travis@email.com. And that way, if you're selling patterns to your fellow scrollers or woodworking club, they know where to get more of them. So that's kind of a nice way to customize your printouts. So let's get into the fun stuff. Let's customize an ornament, and it's really easy. I'm going to go ahead and select this angel, so I'm going to just do a marquee over everything, and I'm going to do Control D for duplicate, and then just drag it over onto my page. And it's just a matter of grabbing the your text tool and clicking into the name and putting your name. So Travis. And then what you do is you select everything and then come up here to Object, or I'm sorry, under Path, Union, and it welds everything together into a really nice pattern, just like that. Isn't that easy? Let me set this aside. Let's try it again. We're going to use this little wreath here. I'm going to put my niece's name in there. So, Samara. And you can kind of see that her name is a little bit bigger than the little box that I have. That's not a big deal. You just grab the little box and just grab the box right there. And you see these little nodes on the side here. Just kind of pull those out until it looks nice. Something like that. And then just select everything and then come up here to Path and Union. And Samara has her ornament. Let's do this little stocking. I like that one. So we're going to duplicate that. Control D to duplicate. Move it over to the page. And I'm going to do one for my nephew, Dalton. And we're going to give it just a little bit more breathing room here. But you know what? That font, I don't really like that font. That font's kind of boring. So what we could do is select our text tool, select everything. Look for the T. Sometimes it's at the top of the screen. Sometimes it's on the side. Mine's on the side this time. So select the T, and it's going to bring up your text and font properties. And we'll just find a nice font here. I like this Cooper Black. I'm going to click apply, and it changes it to Cooper Black. And then I could close this up. And you could pretty much do any font that is installed on your computer. As long as you're comfortable scrolling it, you could use whatever font you want. I'm going to select everything, Path, and Union. And once again, I have my fancy little ornament there. Okay, and then once we have our ornaments done, we could maybe arrange this on the page so that it looks nice. Maybe we'll do something like this. And then we'll put this one in here. And it's just a matter of just kind of nudging things around until it fits nicely. Sometimes you can fit 2, sometimes you can fit 3. You can scale these up if you want to make them bigger, or you can make them smaller just by scaling them however you would like. And then it's just a matter of sending it to your printer and printing them out. You could also export these as PNGs to share with fellow scrollers, or you could export these as PDFs to, once again, sell to your fellow scrollers. And I have instructions on how to do all of that stuff. There's a PDF inside of your kit that kind of steps you through both the process of customizing your ornament as well as creating PDFs. So right here is like the customizing instructions. Kind of goes step by step. Talks about how to make a PDF, how to make an PNG export, and a few selling ideas that you could do selling to fellow scrollers and crafters. What I would do is post it on your Facebook or social media that you make custom ornaments, and friends and family would just jump at the chance to have something custom made from you. You could charge somewhere between $10 to $15 each, so it's a really great way to kind of pay for your hobby. And you could also do it at a craft show or sell it on Etsy or a fundraiser. There's some instructions about the usage rights. Maybe we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But that's all it is. It's pretty easy to do. So we have this ornament kit, and I also made this year a special kit for pet lovers. We have a nice little paw print. This is a heart with a paw, and then we have a kitty cat one and a little doggy one. So for those of you that want to do custom ornaments for your pets, we also have this option available. You can find the previous years. We have, what is it, 2019 and 2020. Let's just open these up real quick so you can kind of see what they look like. This is the 2019. We have the snowman, a snowflake, candy cane, and a present. And then last year's design was a deer head, a traditional Christmas ornament, a truck with a Christmas tree, and then a picture of Bethlehem. Let's talk about a little bit what you get in this kit. So you're going to be obviously getting the, here, let me pull this up. You're going to be getting the SVG, which is an Inkscape file. So we have this both in A4 size and US letter size. So depending if you're in the US, use that one. If you're pretty much everywhere else, you could use the A4. And then you also have these pre-made promos. So let's say $10. We'll just open this up. And this is just something you could post on your social media, and it's already made. Personalized ornaments, $10 each, and it kind of shows what it is. That way you could just post this picture on your social media and not have to put any extra work into it. So we have those in $10. We also have it in pounds, so if you're using the British pound, you could use that. But we have these in different price increments, $8, $10, $12, $14, and $16. If you want a little bit more customization on there, we also have the GIMP template that I created for these promos. And it's basically the promo, the source file for the promo that we have here. And this allows you to customize it a little bit more. Maybe you want to change the bylines up here and then maybe add your picture or adjust the price or whatever you would like to do. But it includes all the source files used to create this promo. So if you're familiar with GIMP and you feel comfortable doing that, you have that source file there as well. Okay, so let's talk quickly about usage rights. Basically, since this is kind of a business in a kit, a business in a box, you could pretty much sell any customized ornaments or patterns that you generate from this kit. You can sell that to fellow scrollers. You can sell the patterns to fellow scrollers. So actually, let's just kind of go through this. You can make any custom ornaments or ornament patterns as you want, as many as you want. Sky's the limit there. You could sell and customize custom ornaments to fellow scrollers as a computer printout, PDF, or a bitmap image. That's like a JPEG or a PNG. And you could create and sell finished custom ornaments at craft shows, online sales, or events. Basically, you could do anything you want with the actual pattern and the end cutting. What I ask you not to do is sell, give away, or distribute this custom ornament kit in its original or modified state or format. Basically, if somebody wants a copy of this, send them over to Scrollsaw Village so they could get a copy of it for themselves. It doesn't really cost too much, and honestly, it's a way for us to keep our lights on over at Scrollsaw Village, and so we could continue serving the rest of the scrolling community. So that's what I have this year. I hope you guys enjoy this, and that's all I have for you guys. So have a happy holidays, everyone, and talk to you later. Bye.